Hey, what's up, y'all? So I decided to create another podcast. Today I am entitling this one, as The Thin Fine Line. I am your host, Chuck, and I will be trying to make this a daily thing as I do my other show, support local bands. Now, so what it is, this show is entitled The Thin Line. It's basically a show where I'm going to walk on that thin fine line, and, I encourage you guys to comment and to really download this once this gets going. You can find it right here on Spreaker, and you can give it a check out. So basically, the whole gist of the show is to, get people talking about current events, current things, things like that, and, basically let it have fun to be a free-for-all. So, with that being said, I've seen in the media lately, we have a president who's running this country, and he's facing an impeachment round. Now, I gotta wonder, what exactly is he hiding if, in fact, he truly is innocent? I mean, let's be real, people. He's the president of the United States, Donald Trump. I think he did this more for a show of, I can do something, even because I'm a businessman, I'm still going to do it. I know nothing about politics yet. I'm going to jump in politics and do it just to irritate the American people and rally the those who believe in me. I think he did this initially as a joke, and now it's a reality. But what exactly is this man hiding behind? Why is he so unwilling to let himself be investigated if he has nothing to truly hide? I mean, let's face the facts. Donald Trump is not exactly the most honest individual, and not exactly the most reputable businessman. I mean, he's had more trouble with his business ventures than most people. He's gone bankrupt billions on numerous occasions. He's defrauded. He's scammed people. He's just plain out and out shady. And when he's approached with those type of things from his past, I don't recall it as his response, or it's all fake news, or fake this, or fake that. So what is it that he has to actually hide from the American public that he doesn't want to be seen and have his good name sullied through the muddy waters? Me personally, if I'm in his shoes and I'm running the country, I get involved in a scandal, I know they're looking to impeach me, I'm going to cooperate. I'm going to give them what they want, and I'm going to do what they ask. Especially if I know damn well in my heart of hearts that I'm innocent. This dude, he be running around telling everybody everything that people are saying about him is fake news, that they're trying to shut him down, that they're trying to ruin his life, that, the Democrats are ruining the country, and all this sort of hoopla. So, to be honest, what does President Trump have to hide underneath that crappy dime store bronze looking attire, that cheap wig, those goofy suits? What exactly is he hiding under there? What skeletons does he have sitting in his closet? Me, that's what I want to know. And I don't care if, this is, a witch hunt or anything. I'd like to know really what he's hiding. Because he says time and time again, every time you hear it, it's a big hoax. It's not true. It's just fake news. They're just trying to ruin me. I will beat this. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, every turn that goes on, he's trying to stop everything and doesn't want to be found out. What's he hiding? What is he hiding? Except for what we already know. Terrible ethics and a streak of falsehoods and untruths behind him. But, I mean, yeah, he's my president, and I don't give two damns one way or another, but I'm just asking from a devil's advocate kind of thing here. I want to know what he's hiding, and if he's hiding anything, why not just lay all your cards out on the table and be like, bam, here, go away now. I mean, he's really bent on running this country for another year, but he's martyred by more negative than he has positive. I mean, okay, he's done a few good things, and I can't really list any of them. Actually, that's kind of bad. I think, I've heard more negative than I have positive that I forgot all about him. I mean, I did see something where somebody posted on Facebook the other day that he made animal cruelty a national felony. Now, if he really did that, kudos to him. Animal cruelty deserves to be treated as a felony crime with jail time, and your ass deserves to be locked up. However, given the circumstances that are currently surrounding him, because he was involved in that whole Ukraine scandal where he's asked the Ukrainian president to look into Joe Biden and this and that, I think he's more shady than Tom Brady. And that dude be shady. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I'm an American citizen. I have the right to know what hides in the skeleton, what skeletons hide in the closet of the president inside the White House. What is he keeping secret from the American public? What is he doing that the American public should know about, but he doesn't want? Now, this isn't coming from me as a Republican or Democrat standpoint. I don't have a party affiliation. I'm an independent fella, so let that be first aired. So I could vote either way. I'd want to split my votes, Democrat, Republican. Who cares? My question is, if he really, truly has nothing to hide as a president of the United States, president number 45, if this orange-haired mutant has nothing to hide, lay your cards out on the table, face the music like a man, and if God wills it, then you beat it. If he doesn't, then you know you cheated the country and you're a dirty, rotten thief. And you're a scoundrel. So that's just me. That's one thing I noticed that was in the news recently, and people are on this. And speaking of in the news, now you got this nitwit Nancy Pelosi who believes she speaks for the American people. And I think personally most of this impeachment process is due to the fact that she has complete and utter ill will toward Donald Trump. Now, am I saying it's true? No, I don't know. But this Nancy Pelosi believes she speaks for the American public. I think she only speaks for the Democrats interested in seeing Mr. Trump hung. One of them is Hillary Clinton. She's definitely a lunatic who started this whole thing, who wrote impeachment articles way back in the day when Nixon was facing impeachment. And Nixon kind of got smart. He's not as dumb as current number 45. Nixon resigned. He said, I'm not a crook, and beat feet and said, see ya. Even if he did have skeletons in his closet, he did the smarter thing at the time, and he took it's the coward's way out, definitely, but he got out. Trump, he's going to face this like a brave man and either get his ass handed to him or he's on point. So that's that. But I don't believe that Nancy Pelosi chick speaks for the American public. Definitely not. I think Nancy Pelosi is a mental case. Excuse me. I think Nancy Pelosi, to be honest, is looking for her 15 minutes of fame at the expense of President Trump and at the behest of the Democratic Party. Because, to be honest, here's what it really comes down to. The Democrats and Republicans hate each other so much they're gonna mully up and sully up the good name of the American people. We are a laughingstock country. We are laughed at by other countries from around the world because of the fact that the Democrats and Republicans can't get along. And it's pretty sad. And it's gotten down to the point of it carried from federal government to state government to local municipalities, where if you're a Republican, you're considered hated. If you're a Democrat, you're considered hated by the Republicans. And it's a back and forth battle. And we, the people, are too blind and stupid to see everything that's going on. We, the people, want to believe that we, the Democrats, are right. No, we, the Republicans, are right. No, we, the people, are being led into a slaughter by the wolves in sheep's clothing. They're all sitting in a place called the White House in Washington, D.C. They're all a bunch of lying, dirty crooks. They're the slimiest slime balls in the world, and yet we, the people, want to support them idiots. Because we hear them speak fancy words, and we're all over it. What we don't know, or what many unknown people know, is that President Trump doesn't write his own speeches. Nancy Pelosi doesn't write her own speeches. The president and all those sort of people, they have people that write those speeches for them. They have vocal coaches that teach them what to say and how to speak and how to talk and how to act. They have writing coaches that write down everything for them, write those speeches down. They rehearse them with the writers and the vocal coach, and they're taught exactly what to say so they don't sound like rumbling, stumbling idiots on the TV or on the radio or wherever they happen to be. But we, the American people, are so blind because we love what we hear that we don't actually look and investigate and call it for what it is. Bullshit. The American people are so far gone up their own backsides that they don't realize what they're doing. And I don't care. This is why I call this the thin line. I hate to say it, but the American public is going to be a laughingstock for quite some time if we all don't stop worrying about politics and start worrying about one another as a country. Because you know what? This country is dirty. This country is disgusting. This country is sad. This country has lost touch with reality. This country is going backwards. Everybody says, oh no, America is stronger than ever. No, America is a bigger joke than ever. Because everybody sees how we're acting toward our president and the dishonest discernment against him, and the Republican Party hating the Democrats. Look, knock it the heck off. Like I said, I think this is no more than a witch hunt by that dirty weasel Nancy Pelosi. And I think President Trump is no innocent person in this. He is certainly no martyr. He is one twisted individual. I wish there was a special counsel that they could set up to expose the frauds and the phonies that sit inside that White House. The White House is run, and this is all run by big business. By big business who has an exact interest in seeing the downfall of the American people. And nobody wants to admit it. Nobody wants to hear it, but it's very true. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up, but you tell me what you think. Do you think Donald Trump's a dirty, lying scoundrel? Do you think Nancy Pelosi's a witch-hunting lunatic? Or do you think that the American people are to blame for the insanity that's going on here? Feel free to like and follow my new podcast called The Thin Line. I'd like to see some comments. I'd really like to see some follows and downloads and likes. Because I guarantee you this is going to be interesting. And I'm going to be playing devil's advocate very, very much here and very often and very heavy. So, with that being said, much love to you. Thank you. This is my first podcast episode for The Thin Line. And my thing is called Walking That Thin Line because I enjoy the gray area. I like to dig inside and hide in the shadows and then pop out and mess with the people. So enjoy, love, and walk that thin line with me.